Good afternoon. It's Holly Miller with Country Road Crafts, and today what I'm going to do, besides having technical difficulties, is to show you guys how I'm going to create a desktop map for myself for my craft area. I've got these little sticker adhesive tile things from, guess where? Yes, Dollar Tree, because I love that place. I'm sorry. Good. Okay, thank you. I got these from Dollar Tree, and I do apologize for not having a front view, but my phone's giving me grief, so this is gonna be it today. But I got these things from Dollar Tree for $1.25, and I got a bunch of them because I thought I was gonna do something else with them, and I didn't. Then I cleaned up and I found them. So I'm gonna put them all along here, paint them up, put decoupage on them, and I'm gonna use it instead of using this mat. I'm gonna use this. So that's what I'm gonna create today. So give me a second to get myself settled and get this out of the package. And there's two of them, and they're adhesive. This one I didn't take off the back one. This one I took the back and put it into this cardboard so it wouldn't move around on me. And I got a few of them, so I'm going to actually undo a couple of those and grab a. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta grab. And then what I'm going to put it on is I'm going to use this corrugated texture. I think it's what it's called. One of the new ones I just got in. So we can see if I can get that to work on this thing here. So, all right, we're going to move these over to the side. I'm going to tear this because I don't want it to be, I'm just going to hand tear it. So, because I want to put some stuff around it besides the corrugated. All right. So, hope you guys are doing well. Ooh, see, look at that. Made a mess. Okay, so I have 3 of these to do, and this is just going to be one, and I'm going to do something around the edges, but I want the texture to come out in these. So what I'm going to do is I got my Tough Coat that I use from Fusion Mineral Paint. You can use any kind of water-based sealant for the top of it. I am just going to pour it in this little bowl, and I know it looks dirty because it is dirty, and that's okay. It ain't going to hurt anything because it's going to be that mishmash look. Even though these look like metal, these are actually plastic, and they are textured, so, and they're bumpy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint them, put the decoupage on them. I'm going to eventually get enough I want to put I want to say acrylic, but I don't think that's the right word, resin on top to make them hard so I can do my crafts on top of them so I don't have this mess all over my table. If you guys can believe that. Maybe, hopefully I can do that. So let's see, forgot what I was going to do. I am just going to start, this is the Fusion Tough Coat, and I'm just going to start putting this on, and make sure you put a complete coat on there, and I'm just going to do it like I do anything else. So I am going to take it, and I am going to just put it down, and I know it's ripped, and I meant for that to be like that. I wanted it to be like that, but I don't know if it's going to work the way I'm thinking. I think I'm just going to need to spritz some water to hold it down. And because I put an adhesive, let me, okay, adhesive here. Make sure I get enough adhesive on top. Hopefully you guys can see that. If not, let me know and I'll try to move stuff around. Because hang on, move the light. There we go. Some light. How about that? Let there be light. I hope you guys are doing good today. If you are commenting, I do apologize. I don't see comments at this point. So I will go back into my comments afterwards, and I will make sure I answer everybody's questions. So what I did was put enough adhesive underneath it, and I spritzed the top of it with water. You can see the design coming out. My suggestion is to make sure if you're going to do this to put enough adhesive down, not just the water, because that water alone is not going to help it stay down. You get. I'm sorry. And then I am going to just make sure that I got enough adhesive down so I can get this on here. And then after I get it settled and get everything finished, I am going to put resin on it to make it have a good coat on top. So I'm going to put this back here, make sure I have enough. And I'm going to spritz a little bit of water. I don't want it too wet, like I got too wet up here, but just be careful not to rip it. But I want it to tuck into the cracks. It is okay if it wrinkles for me. If you don't want it wrinkled, you'll have to do a little different. But wrinkle adds texture, and texture makes excitement, right? For me. Okay, you guys see how that's working out? So as I put the tissue down, I'm putting the adhesive on the bottom, and then I wet it a little, and then I put some adhesive on top. And then when I'm done and it dries, I am going to put some resin on, but not tonight. It won't be dry enough tonight. And I'm going to paint the cracks and all that stuff. So here we go. And what I'm doing is just trying to get it all down in the cracks. So I'm pressing it down in the cracks. And I spritz a little water on the top. So once I get it all down in there, I'm going to take some clear coat. I'm going to put it on top. And I'm still using the matte because I don't want it shiny. You guys can see the stuff underneath it coming out, right? And yes, I meant for it to be like this. I know I ripped it, but I meant for that. And like I said, I got these little things at Dollar Tree for $1.25. I bought a ton of them. And then once I'm done with this part of it, I'm going to put 3 of them down, or 2.5, or how many ever. I'm going to cover my whole table here. I may just put 2. I'm not sure exactly how many yet. But I'm going to put resin on top to make it a little more durable and flat so I can use it for my craft table. So just, I don't know. Hopefully it works. It looks like it's working the way I thought it was going to. It's still, because it's plastic, it's still kind of bubbly type. See it kind of moving a little bit. But I'm hoping with the resin that stops doing that, because that's aggravating. And I just took a piece of the, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't get enough underneath. I took a piece of the corrugated texture, corrugated, oh, I can't remember the whole name. It's one of the newer ones. And I just ripped it because I wanted that look. And I'm going to paint the cracks to give it a little more dimension. That's what I like. So hold on. If it kicks off, I'm still here. I just can't highlight it like I do on the other because my phone is not cooperating today. And watch at the end, it'll pick up. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's having a good bad day too. Yeah, see how that is? Okay, let's try to put another one. The other one I'm just going to put right beside of it, but I got to move everything so you guys can see what I'm doing instead of me just doing it. So give me a second so I can move everything down. Let's see if I can move this down just a little. Boop. There we go. Look at that. While that one dries over here, I'm going to work on the middle one. Actually, I got this one here already out of the package. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to match it up so it's side by side on there. I just removed the adhesive, so this is the sticky part. And I think it doesn't matter which way it goes, so I'm just going to press it up against the side here. Make sure it kind of sort of matches. Okay. And see how it kind of moves a little because it's plastic. Because it's plastic. I'm just going to make sure that the corrugated lines are similar. And I'm just going to rip it a little bit. So I'm going to raise up this little flippy flap. Sorry about my arm being across the thing, but I can't put it on the other side because it's off this side over here is covered with the What?
Looking for a clipboard.
Oh, there's a clipboard over there. Is that what you're looking for?
Well, it's one I had my HOA bylaws on.
Oh, I don't know what that's at. These are mine. I bought new ones. I do apologize if you guys are commenting because I can't see them. But I will go back afterwards and I will answer them. So if you have questions. Let's see what I'm doing. I got these from Dollar Tree a little while, like a year ago or more. Because I thought I can use these for a backsplash, and Frank insisted I cannot because it'll burn. So I'm going to do crafts with them instead. I was going to use them for the kitchen behind the stove, particularly. And that wasn't a good idea. So here we are. So there's that. You guys can see how that's working. So I am going to just put this down like that. Make sure it's sort of straight. At least going the same way. Then I'm going to spritz it just a little. I got enough. Oh, it's stuck down here, so make sure I got enough. I'm just smushing it down in the cracks so it will lay in there correctly. I wet it because I wanted it to go down there smooth, so. Hey, Kathy. I can see wherever you're, I can see that one. I don't know if anybody else is commenting, but I didn't think my comments were working. How are you being, Kathy? Make sure I get enough to seal it down in that crack so I can push this down. Oh, I'm doing good, Kathy. I am working on a piece that I'm going to use for underneath when I do my crafts. I am going to put this on. This is the plastic things I got from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to, when I'm done with it, I'm going to put resin on it so it's durable so I can stop ruining my disc. So I thought this might be cute to put underneath, a little bit neutral. So that's what I'm working on this week. It might take me a few weeks with the resin and everything. I don't think I have enough resin, to be honest, so I have to order some and all that fun stuff. But I'm just trying to make something so I can put underneath my craft things to get my desk. I'm ruining the desk is what I'm doing because I get paint everywhere. So these are little adhesive things I got from Dollar Tree. Yeah, I put it on card. This here is cardboard, and this is plastic, and this is the decoupage tissue. So I'm just trying to squish it down and it cracks. So like right here, you can't see it. Let me see if I can pull it over so you guys can see it. Right here, it's dry. You guys can see at the bottom of the screen there. It's dry right here. Oh, see, I hit the thing. I hit my light. There it goes. But it's dry right here on the bottom that you can't see. So I spritz a little water. There it is. You can see right there. I'm spritz a little water on it and a little bit of adhesive on it and trying to squish it down so the texture will come out. So I'm just not really pouncing, just squishing it. And I don't have a good little, I'm afraid that the brush I got, I'm afraid that'll break it. So I use that for my foils, and I don't want to tear up my brush with the foils. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to take the rips and stuff and put a little color in there so it's not just all the corrugated board. So I'm going to scooch it down again and try it again. Start all over with the third piece. All right, I'm start all over with the third piece. So I got this here. And I'm going to take it out of the package. And I'm taking the adhesive off, pull here. And I'm putting it on the cardboard right here. Kind of line it up real good on the edge. Right. Trying to line it up with the edge. And of course I didn't cut even. Of course, why would I? You know? So there's that. I'm getting ready to get the cardboard, but that's okay. I'll figure that out. And then I just took this and ripped it by hand. And this is just called corrugated texture, I think. And I don't want it to be uniform, so I'm ripping it apart. So I want to try to line it up so it goes the same way at least. And took my water and spritzed it a little bit so it I can squish it down in the cracks so I can get that texture. Adhesive underneath there. Make sure you got enough underneath it. You can't really see what I'm doing here. Sorry, I'll go back up to the top in a second. I'm going to fold it back and just keep putting adhesive on it. Trying to get an even coat on it. Spritz some water on it so it goes down in a crack. You can see how it's and I'm not sure what's underneath there, but it's making noise too. Blue. My computer just told me there's rain coming, so I don't know what that consists of. I'm not even sure where it's picking it up at. So I'm taking it. The rain's coming here. Because it doesn't look like rain outside right now. It's sunny and windy. So this is all done. I need to get that down a little bit more underneath. But what I'm going to do is move all this off here, and I'm going to paint. So I'm going to move it back down where it's dry. Hopefully you guys can still see it. Come start back on this side. What I'm going to do on this side is just color in a few things where the cracks are around the edges. You guys see that? Yeah, if it's drying. Then I'm going to use some of the paint that was ruined from the when the guy got into our shop up at the thing and left some paint. I'm just going to use that. Even though it wasn't open, it's got splotches all over it. So I'm going to use that. So, anyways. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can put this right here. Put this in. This is Azure. You guys can see that? Got all of my hands. I didn't bring a towel, so I'll just get it when I'm done. So I'm just going to use a little bit. Fill in some of these cracks. Around the edges. I know it's a lot brighter than the other, but I'm going to dull it down. But it needs some color. And this is called Azure. It's Fusion Mineral Paint. So just move it down a little bit. Okay, so move this down so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going to do the same thing in the cracks here and here. Oh, hang on, I'm still here. Here we go. Okay, so you guys can see there's a little bit here. That there might need some adhesive because it looks like it's popping up. Cut off. There it goes. Okay. It looked like it was going to cut off. Okay. I see somewhere that's lifting that I didn't get enough water or paint right here. I just think it looks like it has enough paint underneath it, just not got it wet. Oh, hang on. I was on the phone earlier with tech support and I thought I got that fixed, but it does not look like I got it fixed. My bad. I'm working on it. Something to do with my iCloud stuff. I don't know. All right, so this is not going to get finished tonight. It's going to take a few weeks to finish. This is all the decoupage part, I believe. The next part is just going to be resin and filling in the colors to make it look a little more uniform. And I'm going to darken it up a little because I don't want this bright green. I want it to be more like rust. So I'm going to work on getting it that color. So if you keep an eye on my business page, Country Road Crafts NC, you might see a few photos here and there of how I'm getting it done. You guys can just ask there if you have questions too. Again, this is the corrugated. I want to say it's corrugated textures, maybe. I think it's what it was called. The new. Yeah, I can't. If it comes out the way my brain is thinking, it's just going to take time. This has to dry, and then I layer more on, and then it has to dry. And then once I get it finished, I'm going to put resin on it, to, like a little tiny bit, just to make it durable so I don't get paint everywhere. it'll be just on here and I can wipe it off. I think I can do that. I'm not very good. I haven't played with a lot of resin, so I'm hoping that's the case. I'm actually going to take probably copper paint, and I'm probably going to take my favorite brown wax and try to distress the color a little bit through here. This piece that's rising up, so I'm going to actually take a little bit, see if I can get the edges with this. Yeah, see? Nothing big, just, you know, I don't like the ones in the store, the little matte things. I want to do it myself. So it's going to be an ongoing process. It's probably going to take about 2 to 3, maybe 4 weeks to finish by the resin and everything. So I will post, if you watch my business page, Country Road Crafts NC, I will post the pictures as it comes along on there. And then in a few weeks, maybe 3, I'm going to have a clearance sale on Country Road Crafts NC, and I'll post that too. If you're part of my mail list, you'll know what it's going to be on there first. And it's going to be all the older decoupage tissues I have. It's not a whole lot, so it's going to be limited quantities. So just keep an eye out for it. It'll be, if not before Labor Day, it'll be right around that area. But just keep an eye out, and I'll post it in my personal page, on my business page, Country Road Crafts NC, just so you guys can take a look before I start. That's all I have today, is just trying to get the texture inside of these and get it on the plastic texturized towels. Like I said, I ripped them up to make it a little not uniform, and then I'm going to take them and blend it in with the different colors, and then I'm going to put resin on top. If you have any questions, put them in the comments and I'll come back and answer them. Other than that, that's all I got for today. Thank you guys, and have a great day. You too, Kathy. Thank you.